So the objective is to introducing different types of weeders and see if they are available for other part of the world to get it. And also I have some information of all these companies and websites that you can look for these weeders. So first is in China. I find some research articles and patents about different kinds of weeders, but unfortunately I was not able to find them online. So it seems they are only manufactured in small factories, only available to like the local people. But I still figure out to find 2 big companies manufacturing and possibly sell them. So the first is this one. This is like a kind of big company. They do a lot of international trading, and they make a motorized 2-row weeder. So this is how it looks like, and this looks pretty similar to what we saw yesterday. And this is the price on the Chinese online shop, and this will be about $540 I think. And also the parts are available. This one this may be $10 and this one will be $40 to $50. So this part, I find these parts are only like they are available on their Chinese online shop, but I think if you request when you contact them, they should be available. And so this is how they work. And so each row is like 17 centimeters wide. So I think it should be able to be used in SI fields. And these are also traders that can provide this weeder, and depending on how many units you order, the price can vary. So it'll be like $500 to $700. And then this is another one. This one I find a video of it, but when I went to the company's website, I didn't see it displayed on their website. The picture above is just a screenshot from the video. And then I found another company on Alibaba providing this weeder. So and they look pretty similar to me. And also this one they didn't provide the price because they say the price can vary a lot depending on which area you're gonna ship to. So I have the website here, so you might want to contact them directly. And then move on to Taiwan. A lot of Taiwan companies has no experience in international sales. They only sell to farmers inside Taiwan. And I contact this company and they say they can try to sell to other parts of the world, but I might have to find a trader for you if you're not ordering in large amount. This is also a motorized multi-row. This is another company, and it didn't have a phone number or a website, but they had a Facebook page. And this company mostly importing Japanese weeders to Taiwan and did a little bit modification. And then Japan, we know a lot of good designs were made in Japan, but it's really difficult to get them because they only sell to Japanese farmers. They don't do any international sale. So, and then I find 2 websites that they providing service to people outside of Japan. They are like international shopping sites. But for weeders, like for big products like weeders, they don't ship to outside of Japan. So then I find this another company. It's also a like website like providing shipping service for people who purchase products on these Japanese shopping sites. And then, so I will have a brief review of all the Japanese weeders I find available online. This one, we saw similar ones yesterday on Supercharged Farm, and this is lighter than that one because the cover is made with plastic, and it needs to have an engine attached, and this does not come with the engine. And so it comes with two sets of blades. So the first one is the straight, and the other is the L-shaped one. And you can also buy the single parts as well. And this is another type, manual single row, and here's an image of how it works. So it has two kinds of rotor, and it can uprooting, and this has many different sizes, and seems not too heavy, like they're about 2.5 kilograms. And this is another weeder made by the same company. They say this is designed for women and elder people. It's really light, it's like only 1 kilo, and it has a lot of pins. It doesn't really have a rotor, so I think it's just like brushing the field surface to get rid of the weeders, to get off the weeds. And this is, they have this 2-row and basically the same design. And this is like, as you can see, the arrow is pointing to the direction where you pushing the weeder. So the back rotor has a good effect of uprooting. And this is another type. This is like the back is kind of like a drum, and this is for field that has a kind of lower weed pressure. And this also has various size and not really heavy. And I have put out all the links in the notes of the slide, so I will be willing to share these slides to you later. And this is another type of 2-row manual weeder. This has the ability of weeding interplant, so you can see this like the horizontal rotor, and this is made with rubber. And this is like believed to stir and scraping weeds. And this is another type. Like, this has a better ability to scraping. And so this is another type of single row weeder, and kind of a little bit heavy compared to the ones we saw earlier. And they also have this 2-row version. And this is another one that has the function of weeding interplant, and it has a drummer at the back, and then the horizontal rotor in the middle, and it has both 2 rows and 3 rows. And on the website, it didn't say exactly how wide it is for each row. It just say like the total width, for example, was 2-row wide is 53 centimeters. So I guess for each row might be 25 centimeters. And then this is the motorized weeder. And they have 2 different types. So the first one is mainly for sandy soil and dry land, but you can also use for paddy. But the second one is specially designed for clay and paddy soil, because you can see like the front has like longer spike and a little bit more curved. And then this type looks the same as we saw earlier on the Chinese website. I don't know, maybe this is the original one. And this has 2 rows and 3 rows. And
5.
Yeah, if we request, they can add 2 to the side to make it a 5 row, but that will be 4 kilogram heavier, I think. And okay, so yeah, this is another one. We can just go through. This is another company making this type, but this does not have a 5 row type. And then this is for large scale and multi-row, and so you can see the details of how it works. It has a similar design as those we see earlier. They have a drum in the back and 2 this brother attached in the middle for interplant breeding. And this is a smaller version of that one, which is a little bit cheaper. And this is for attached to a tractor or other riding part. And as you can see from this picture, so this is how it works. Different sets of parts, and then we can just move on. So this is a smaller version of that, and this is another one attached to a tractor. I didn't find the price on the website, and you can take off the parts or put them together. And as you can see in the middle, there seem to be those like plastic strips doing interplant weeding. And that's all. Thank you. I hope this can be helpful.